You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna continue. The show must go on. The show must go on. FOUSEYTUBE. What is going on? Now things are going on with this guy. Yeah, things are going on with this guy. We're gonna hear what Mr. Moist Critical has to say. Mr. Moist. But yeah, let's just see what's going on. The last time I heard of Fousey was the time he fought Deji, and that's it. But yeah, apparently he's always doing something crazy, so
we're in a very perplexing pickle here, because I'm the gladiator of goofiness, the savant of silly, so anytime there's a weird situation that's a bit wacky, people update me on it, and usually I'll giggle about it, maybe I'll make something covering it. But now, today, there's something that a lot of people seem to think is a really humorous, silly situation, when I don't view it that way at all. In fact, I view it as an extremely sad, distressing situation. It's everything that's been happening with FOUSEYTUBE. If you're like me with gray hairs in your beard, that name might ring a little bell in your cobweb-covered brain, because it's a name that's as old as YouTube itself, really. He was around a long time ago doing pranks and all kinds of shit, and he was a big name back then. But he had a mental health meltdown that kind of caused him to step away from content creation for a while to work on himself and try and better his actual life away from the internet. And now he's come back as an IRL live streamer, broadcasting.
I think, was it the time that he lost against Deji? It could be the time that he lost against Deji, that time that he took a break. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't really know that much, but I don't know that much about Fousey, right? I know about his parents and stuff, nah. But I just know he got really ripped to fight Deji, and Deji just left, right, good night him, and then was out. He was done. That's it. You feel me? So yeah, and then he lost all his gains and he became fat again. Here we go.
Pretty much every waking moment of his life on camera. And it is probably the worst thing that could have possibly happened to him. His streams blew up. He got all of the clout he'd ever dreamed of. And he immediately became corrupted and poisoned by it. His broadcast went from the beginning being pretty wholesome and community-driven, fun stuff, from what I recall when he first came back. It was actually kind of cool to root for an OG YouTuber stepping into a different ballpark, and he seemed like he was in a much better headspace. But then his numbers kept going up. And as those numbers kept climbing, so too did his ego, until he reached his absolute boiling point and crossed the event horizon of maximal douchebaggery.
Chai. Do you guys believe in that one saying? How does it go? It's either you die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain. Do you believe in that? I feel like there is some truth to that in a way. Because you usually make your name, right? You make your name in that you're the hero, you're getting all this clout and stuff, but you stay for really long, your perception and things change about you, and then you're now looked as if you're wrong in what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you might not be wrong, but you've just been in the game for too long and things have changed. So yeah, maybe that's what's going on with Fousey right now. Live long enough to see yourself become a villain. Hey.
He became his own worst enemy. He would insult people if they were poor. His main insult was about people's financial status and well-being. He became completely corrupted by clout. He was like Gollum, with the One Ring ruining his mind. That was FOUSEYTUBE's precious attention. And as his mental health deteriorated, his online presence was only bolstered. People kept tuning in to see what wild thing was going to happen next. What kind of incredible, loud rant is Fousey going to go on next? Just encouraging this downward spiral as people shoved popcorn in their face gluttonously, consuming a man's mental health meltdown on stream. And it really started reaching its boiling point about 2 weeks ago. While on stream, FOUSEYTUBE was at an airport and met a woman, and she was very clearly super drunk. She was hammered, and the two got to talking, and eventually she revealed that she was actually the victim of human trafficking at one point in her life. And how did FOUSEYTUBE respond to that information? By apparently having sex with her in the airport bathroom. He came back on stream.
Yeah, actually, that's what's been going crazy. I heard this one from Jamari. That Jamari video, he explains also something like this. I think we might watch that one after this moist video. But yeah, that is crazy. That's wild. Nah, that's bad. That's really bad. But like, actually, I don't have anything to say to this. Like, that's just terrible. That is terrible. And then she started, I think she said, like, she started confessing about what like happened to her and all of that. And then he was just trying to comfort her and that. And then he was like, hey, yo, like come with me. And they went to the bathroom and then they did the deed right there and then. So yeah, Fousey.
After like a 10-minute break, giddy. And he was saying about how he just joined the Mile High Club. Well, not exactly the Mile High Club because they were still at the airport, but you know, we just fucking boinked in the toilets over there. And he was so pleased, and then his community turned on him. They were like, wow, that's actually extremely fucked up. She's super drunk, and she also just confided in you that she was the victim of human trafficking. How could you have done this, Fousey? You just took advantage of this woman. This is really degenerate, unforgivable shit. So then he very quickly tried to like play it off as a joke, and he wasn't being serious. Like, haha, no, haha, that's not real, didn't actually happen. Ha, you guys fell for a timeless classic prank. Get pranked, epic style prank, not real, didn't actually do that. But it seems like that's exactly what happened. And this is like Twitter in a nutshell with absolute unhinged lunacy. I did see some people defending this by saying, yeah, but he also raised money for her, so he should have been allowed to have sex with her anyway, so it's not that big of a deal.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Y'all who are defending Fousey for this, y'all are scum. Like straight up, y'all are scum. No, that is no. Don't do that. Do not do that. Nah, when the guy's wrong, he's wrong. Like in that situation, he was really wrong to do that. But yeah, I like. Just that's actually that's bad. Mr. Fousey, the guy that gets in shape to lose against Deji and then gets fat again. Yeah.
What they're referring to is he asked his community to donate to her, and they raised like $2,500 for her. And that's apparently an excuse for having sex with an extremely drunk woman who also had just confided in you that she was the victim of human trafficking at some point. It's so alarming seeing people try and rationalize and justify it. That is concerning. Like, that is just downright fucking alarming. But anyway, FOUSEYTUBE did face backlash for that, but it actually only made him even more popular because it put FOUSEYTUBE's mental health on a bigger stage for more people to see. So more spectators funneled in to watch the train wreck unfold every single day, because he was broadcasting fucking 24/7 basically. A lot of people just kept coming in to point and laugh at the freak show. Look at this crazy guy doing crazy shit. Everyone come watch and laugh at this guy as he broadcasts a very serious mental illness, and as it continues to only get worse. Ha ha. And last night, he ended up getting arrested on stream. I don't even know where to begin with this stream. I actually watched like the last 2 hours of it because even before that, things were looking really bad. FOUSEYTUBE had assaulted 2 people earlier in the stream last night after they had only lightly bruised his ego over very minor things. He had been yelling and insulting a ton of people. It was looking really bad. He legitimately looked like he was a danger to not only himself, but others. There was also some unlovable, kissless, virgin, loser, turbo, insufferable asshole troll that was seems to care. They only care that he keeps bringing in big numbers, which help them. There was a moment right before he was arrested where Adin Ross called him and told him to like calm down and go to sleep. And that is more than a lot of other people in his life have done for him, but that is still like the bare minimum. Like, that is like very easy to do.
Nah, but at least like moist. He did something. It's a bare minimum. But he did something. That matters. It's small, right? He could have done more, but at least he did something instead of what the other people that you're saying are doing. still feel like it's our fault, guys. Oh, nah, eh? We're really breaking down these creators just for the sake of content.
Stuff, that's not help Fousey needs. What he needs is someone that's willing to do the hard stuff. Turn his fucking stream off. Take his phone away. Take his camera away. He needs to be disconnected from the internet, and he actually needs legitimate professional help. That's the hard thing that no one's willing to do, but it's what he needs. That is 100% the only thing that will help him, but no one does it. Like, again, there are a couple people, it wasn't just Adin, that are like, hey, Fousey, just calm down, you know, go to bed, it's not that big of a deal. But that's not, he's not going to do that. He is in a actual manic state. He's not just going to stop and go to sleep because you asked him nicely. You need someone that is actually caring about him to take all of that away and get him to where he needs to go, to a professional. And also, a lot of other people pointed this out too, the platforms can also do something. Kick could have absolutely suspended the stream. They could have, and that would have been an invaluable help to him. But they don't, because he brings in so many viewers and so much attention, and that's what the world seems to run on these days. So all the people in his life and everything and everyone around him is just a yes man that encourages this destructive behavior. And it's only going to get worse if he's allowed to keep doing this without anyone actually stepping up to help him. I think it is fucking tragic. So I don't think it's goofy. I don't think it's silly. I wanted to briefly talk about it because I keep getting asked about it, because so many people seem to think that it is goofy and silly. And I just completely disagree. So I just wanted to talk about this a little bit. That's really about it. Yeah.
Okay. Now, on what he's saying, right? I agree with him. We're terrible. Now we need to do better as... Oh my word. No, the stream ended. Okay. Yeah. So, we're terrible. We need to do better. We need to think about our creators. Yeah, like... Yeah, no, this is bad. Like, we could all just be bashing him over here, making jokes and all that about what's going on in his situation. But honestly, it is sad. It's really sad. And you see this trend between, like, a lot of creators as well. Like, this thing of them going through something and the audience just poking at them for more content. And they keep poking, they keep poking, they keep poking, just so they can hear something out of them. Like, they say something, they can get a laugh out of it and make more jokes out of it and just get entertained at the end of the day. But yeah, it's not good. It's very destructive. And yeah, would I blame Fousey for everything that he's done so far? Yeah, he can't take accountability for what he's done. Nobody's forcing him to do what he's doing. We are pushing him to do what he has already done. You know, that I can say as well. Everyone's responsible for what's happening with Fousey. Like, he's in the wrong. Yeah, that's true, he's in the wrong. But he wouldn't be doing all of this if we didn't keep pushing him to this point. Yeah. If we didn't keep pushing him to this point, then he wouldn't be doing what he's doing. And yeah, that's the video. Honestly, now I gotta stress, and the stream got cut into two. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I have to find a way to merge the two together. But yeah, that's it from my side. The whole Fousey situation, I've already given my points. And yeah, guys, I don't think we need to watch the Jamari video, because it's the same. It's technically the same thing. You guys can go check that out. Yeah, you guys go check that out and see. I'm sure you've already seen what's going on with Jamari, and that he goes into detail. Maybe makes jokes here and there, but I think it's also on that serious note of what's going on with Fousey. But yeah, we need to do better. It's just a community, guys. Yo, pray for Fousey.